Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Savannah, and on my channel I talk about mindfulness, holistic living, and motherhood. And today I've got some mommy content for you guys. I posted on my Instagram how I have my 6-month-old peeing and pooping on her little practice potty, and a lot of people were shocked by it. And I know in Western culture, a lot of us don't potty train until babies are 1 or walking. But elimination communication can be started at birth, and I truly believe the sooner the better, because my baby picked it up so quickly. I have no doubt that she would have been able to sooner. And when I nannied for a 9-month-old, she had a practice potty, and every time I sat her on it, she didn't like it. She would freak out. She wasn't used to it. So I think the earlier they're exposed to it, the more it'll just be like a normal part of their day. So I'll show you guys our little setup here in the bath. I got this great Summer's Eve realistic looking potty. It even has a little flushing sound. You've got the lid. You can pull the inside out and you just dump it in the toilet when you're done. And then I just moved her diaper station in here so that after she's done on the potty, I lay her changing mat down and put her diaper on right away. And that way she just learns to associate everything bathroom related with the bathroom. So I started by bringing her to the potty at consistent times throughout the day. So when she first wakes up in the morning, after her naps, and before she goes to bed, I give her potty tunities. And I bring her in here, I sit her on the potty, and I give her 2 minutes, and I set her there. If you're doing this from, before they're able to sit up on their own, like her legs don't even touch the ground when she's on this, you just sit there and you hold her. But since she can sit up, I toilet right across from her, and what better way to model for her, what to do than to do it with her. So the first time I sat her down, and then I'd make a noise, and I gave her some time, and the very first time I put her on there, she went pee. So she picked that up really quickly, and now when I set her on there, I barely have enough time to get her on the potty before she starts peeing down her legs. So she picked it up so quickly. It's crazy. And then when it comes to number 2, babies usually have signs that they need to go, or you can tell that they are because they start to tense their stomach. They go, with their grunting noises. So I was feeding her, and I noticed she started to do that. So I scooped her up right away, put her on here, and it took her about like 2 minutes, and I was grunting with her, and she's tooting up a storm, and before you know it, she took a big ol' number 2, which is awesome because it would have definitely been a blowout, and if you're like me, I'm so sick of scrubbing poop out of baby clothes. I'd be happy if I never had to do that again. So that was super exciting. And I forgot to mention, before I bring her into the bathroom, I do the sign language for potty, which is your thumb between your index and middle finger, and I'll go like, do you have to go potty? Is it time to go potty? And she's starting to like make a fist and stuff, so soon enough, I think the idea is they'll sign to you when they need to go to the bathroom. But I think having those consistent times kind of creates like a routine for their body. I mean, just like us, we tend to go to the bathroom when we first wake up, before we go to bed, maybe after a meal, something like that. Especially when you set them down to go number 2, give them several minutes. I mean, just like you do, it's not always an efficient, quick process. And I made the mistake today of taking her off too soon, and then when I put her on the changing mat, she had a lot more to go. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. Give them time to finish their business. Don't rush them, And the other thing to keep in mind is it's a potty tunity. They might not go every time, and that's totally okay. The whole point is just to get them familiar with the whole process.
Potty? Is it potty time? Potty time. Ooh, stinky girl.
And there's other videos on elimination communication. I forget why you're not supposed to like praise them or say like, oh my God, good job, blah, 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 when they go potty. I think it's just to like normalize it as just an everyday thing. So even though it's hard not to, especially the first couple times they do it, it's so exciting. And you're like, oh my God, you did it. You just carry on and pick them up and put their diaper on and go on about your day. This has also cut me down from like 8 diapers a day to only 3 or 4, I would say, because if her diaper is dry and she's using the potty every time she goes, I just put that same diaper back on her because why not? So it's a great way to be more environmentally friendly, save you money on diapers. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you got something out of this video, make sure you hit like so I know to create more videos that you guys would be interested in. And let me know if you catch any potty tunities. It's very exciting to see your baby start to develop independence. So let me know how it goes. And if you have any further questions, let me know in the comments, and I will be linking the realistic potty that I used in the description box below.